What's going on, good people? It's your girl Shells. I'm back in the building. Hope everybody's doing lovely. I am, of course. Let's go ahead and get the nitty gritty on out the way. What's today's date? Gotta give you the date. Mm. It is January 29th. Y'all bypass all them doggone Snapchats. I don't know why in the world all y'all people be Snapchat me. I don't be on social media. Don't do that. Cause you ain't gonna never get no response. I'm sorry, baby. You ain't gonna never get no response. Let's see who this is. Oh Jesus. Yeah. A whole bunch of not worth my time. Okay? Not worth my time. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing lovely. I'm pretty sure I already said that, but when you doing good, like I'm doing good, you want everybody else to be happy like you. Okay, so the nitty gritty is I went ahead and filed my paperwork. Now, even though it says that I filed it on the 26th, I still had to email it to Mr. Beard. And you got it. What time is it? What time? 6:39 p.m. on Monday. You got it, baby. I sent it to you. You can check the email. So you can't, yeah, because for some odd reason, when I do paperwork, people, oh, I don't know. I didn't get it. So, y'all, I went back when I went to circuit court. I asked the lady, can they pull up the first complaint for divorce? Because, I told you Mr. White had filed a divorce paper a long time ago. Come to find out, y'all, he didn't even file the paper. No. But when we went to child support court, he told the judge then that he had a divorce and all the rest, and it was supposed to be finalized. Like I said, Mr. Beard asked Mr. Tito why he dropped the case. Because this man had been dealing with the man that is connected to me for a long time. That man didn't want to get no doggone divorce. He didn't. Now, he may have, but he wasn't really trying to work at it, until he got my children in his custody, so he can go about the situation the way he wanted to do. Either way it go, Judge Hendricks, how do you pronounce your name, sir? From my understanding, everybody said you fair. Everybody said ain't no way in the world you gonna make no ruling when it comes to one parent saying that the other parent can't be around the child at all. You're not even finna do that divorce. You know what? You know who told me that? Mr. Beard. Shout out to you. And when I was talking about you, don't think that I'm flirting with you at all. I'm very much so professional. I don't know. I'm just like that. Anyway, so yeah, they was just, and then everybody else I was talking to, you know, I say I ain't got no family. I really don't. Not technically, I really don't. Not in Chattanooga, because it's not like no family in Chattanooga that I really fool with. But I do have family outside of Chattanooga. And Mr. Wyatt knows that. So I did what anybody else would do in their time of need. I called my uncle. And I said, hey, this what's been going on. I need your help. Can you come down here? He said, I'll be down there Friday. I said, all right. Now, he told me to tell Mr. Wyatt that he will be at Mr. Wyatt's house with him and that girl because he want to know what the hell going on with his doggone relatives, as well as the rest of my family should have been doing the same thing, but they don't give no fudge. Everybody that I've been talking to about this life insurance policy, they were just like, so you mean tell me your money, your information was going to another address where your relatives was actually staying at and they never told you? I said, never told me nothing. Didn't tell me nothing. I said, and then when I texted him and told him about the doggone money and said what I said, I said, then all of a sudden, police was coming to my house, left and right, left, right. I was like, doggone, dang. Now, it's a lot of stuff we got to talk about in these little 30 minutes because that's all I'm pretty much going to give y'all 30 minutes. If anybody want to know why the hell I make these videos, because things in my life happen on a daily basis. A lot of things change. So with that being said, I pretty much give you the update on everything that's going on from day to day, week to week, month to month, however things change in my life, because it's all of it, ties together, right? Oh Jesus. Uh, I'm trying to figure out where I should start. Um, But anyway, the paper was filed. Now, Mr. Wyatt tried to make it seem like he didn't want no days in with me or my children. I'm going to get the original. This is the original one. This is the parenting plan that Mr. Wyatt came up with. This one. Y'all see that? He ain't want no days with the mama. Look down there. Oh, that's the right page. Hold on. This man said regular schedule with the father. Now, if we was going by regular schedule, then you ain't even going by the regular schedule. Understand the court of law can actually agree and disagree. But at the end of the day, they is tired of being bothered with people doggone drama. They said, y'all motherfuckers laid down and made these damn babies. Y'all can't come up with a damn plan that's going to be better suitable for these doggone children. Now, Mr. White wanted me to go to parenting classes and all the rest of his old stuff, but this man refused to even communicate. When I say, if I call his phone right now, I bet I'm blocked. And no, I've not said nothing out the doggone way to this man. I ain't caused no problems. I ain't talk to nobody. I talk to you, YouTube, y'all. So anything that I say, everybody gonna be able to hear. That's the reason why I publicly speak. Doggone it. Because ain't nobody sit here and tell me that I'm telling no lies. Now, I was talking to a man earlier, and he was just like, you ain't never supposed to keep nothing a secret from your children. You ain't never supposed to keep them in the dark, and you ain't supposed to lie to them. You want to know why? Because it come back and bite you in your ass. You know how many people, and I said this so many times before. Look at them old videos. You know how many grown people right now having problems with their children because they realized that as a child their parents was lying. I was on the phone with my daughter Sanaya, and we were just talking. This was the other day, and she was just like, "It's been too long. I've been here for 2 years. I want to come home." Dallas, how in the world do you even keep your children hostage when you know that's not where they want to be at? Now, how in the world do you even say that you don't want your children to have no days with their mother when you know they don't want to be with you? Hmm. They don't. Not at all. Wait a minute. Let me go back and find the paper. Because this is what he said. And his own right. And he wanted 0 days with my children. And my youngest son by him is 7 years old. Who agrees with it? Like, how in the world can you even sit there and say that you're doing what's best for your children emotionally and say they shouldn't be around their mother? So all three of my children came home today like they do every doggone Monday through Thursday when they go to school. It's crazy that they have to actually walk over here just to see their mama because that's what the hell they want to do. And no, it doesn't come with no benefits at all. Sometimes I don't have no money to take my children and go get some snacks. No, I don't because I have to pay bills. Sometimes they just come by just to talk. Y'all, when I tell you my children walked through this doggone door today and I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. First thing I heard was, Mom, I got in trouble and I had to do lunch detention or something like that. I'm sitting here listening. Now, whatever they have to do because of whatever they did, that's on them, right? I'm just the parent. So I'm listening. She telling me about how the teacher said that she did something, so she had to do like detention, lunch detention, something like that. And I was like, okay. She said, but I didn't do it, Mama. I said, well, why didn't you go to talk to somebody else and tell them that you didn't do it? I said, you over here trying to argue back and forth with the teacher and tell them that you didn't do it. I said, now your ass got 2 weeks. So what you want me to do about it? I said, you can't never think that I'm finna defend you and you telling me the half damn story. So, Mr. Beard, when I sent you the doggone video, that's because I want you to know who you defended. And I'm gonna give you a little bit more information about who you defending and not reason why you shouldn't defend them. Here, that's your business. That's your job. That's your money. I ain't for never stop nobody from getting their coins at all. I'm just saying that it's a little stickier situation. Okay. Um, go ahead and just tell you about it. Miss Mandy, come on in the building. Come on in the room. See, I don't know how you gonna feel about this, but I'm not in partnership with nobody. You wanna know why? Because everybody pick whatever side they need to pick in order to clear their name, right? I do the same thing. It's this man, and I'm gonna keep his name confidential. It's this man that I sat here and I told the other day, about 2 weeks ago. I said I play both sides. And he was a little shocked because this man is a street man. So for me to be a woman to tell him I'm playing both sides, I play both sides. He ain't really want to be around me too much because, baby, if any given moment, if I get in a little too deep, oh, baby, I'm going to snitch on your ass. I'm telling. Mother sucker, I am telling. Now, with that being said, I didn't tell. But I sure gave him some information, evidence, and some proof where he should actually think more about the choices and decisions that he's making around my child. Because I told him anything that goes on around my kids, baby, that's a problem for you. I said, Mr. White has an open CPS case. So anytime you let my child go somewhere else or whatever the case may be, baby, it's gonna It's gonna come back, right? Um, I'm trying to give y'all a little bit of snippet without telling y'all the whole doggone story and what really happened, because y'all know that sometimes I be blurting out names and I ain't trying to do all that. Let me think. So the only reason why I'm gonna say I snitches because a lot of different things. Now, this lady, what's your name, lady that worked with me? Baby, when I tell you, she was like, we need to go, you need to come to my house, we need to get on this computer, we need to be doing some stuff because we not finna let this man just tear you down like that. She said he already tore you down when y'all was in a marriage. He already tore you down when he caused all these problems when you couldn't have nowhere to go, when you and your children was homeless. He caused enough problems. He's not finna cause no more problems now. And I'm just like, well, I thank you. I appreciate it. So as I was sitting there talking to her about certain things, um, that's when I was letting her know the only reason why I'm not finna let this slide is because the same thing. What you tell me, lady? Since that's how he want to play, you find everything about that man and you use it against him. And ain't that what I've been doing? Yeah. One, Mr. Wyatt said my environment was not safe for my children. Nobody's in my environment. Now I did say, and I admit, even to Judge P, juvenile court, on these here videos. Maybe it was the fact that I was allowing certain men to be around me, and I shouldn't have. Yeah. But I was really just want to help folks. Like I had care. Now, with that being said, Mr. Freeman, I was talking to this man about how I end up being with you. Yeah. I told them about the conversation about me and you. We was on the phone, y'all. I'm always by myself. If I'm not with a man, I'm by myself. And yes, I still date when I'm by myself. Not meaning it's a lot of people that comes in and out of my house and all the rest of that. I'm not having relations with nobody unless I said I did, or unless I wanted to. I mean, I am grown, right? So when it came about with this situation, uh, I'm trying to be respectful, y'all, because I done actually turned over a new leaf. I sat down and just told my kids earlier. I said, "Hey, I'm trying to sit here and ignore all the feelings that I have for your father because we have a job to do. We have to raise y'all six. So regardless of what I feel about him, we still got a job to do. So I try to put that shit to the back because the fuck my emotions. People that how can I put it? They make decisions or they do things out of emotion. It ain't never balanced. With that being said, Mr. White, people are noticing you're in your emotions. Yeah. Ain't no way in the world you can't sit there and say that there's not a problem with me or you don't have a problem with me, but you don't want my children to be around you. It ain't got nothing, y'all. And then I told the man that was here, I said, you know what? I said, I ain't even do that to this man. I said, I text him, Mr. Judge Hendricks, you can go back and pull up the doggone report. You the one who gave him the order of protection. I text that man, whatever he gave you, I don't know what he gave you, but didn't he give you a screenshot or at least show you on text message that I said, if anything happened to my kids, I'ma fuck you up. I think that's what I said. I probably shouldn't have said that. But you got to understand the things that have been done to me and my children. Everybody else I talk to outside of a jurisdiction of a court proceeding or something like that, they say these people should have been fucked up. Should have been. You know, it's more than 5 men that I can talk or I can tell you about in this past year that I said that I could not date because of their street activities, and I'm not finna allow nothing to hinder me from being around my children. One man said that he was gonna go straight to my ex-husband and fuck him up. That's what he said. I told him I can't deal with you no more because you're already causing problems. Now, with that being said, I've already done this. Y'all just not hearing about it, but I've already done this before in my life. For whatever reason, it always seemed like when I get with one man, he always want to fuck up the last man that I end up being with. And I don't know what it is, but I ain't got time for all that because these are my children's fathers. Now, with that being said, Mr. Freeman, let me put my right hand up because y'all know in the court of law, if you ain't got your right hand up to the big G band above, then I mean you lying. So I swear by whoever need to hear this that whatever I'm saying is the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God, because I have no reason to lie. It's the reason why I put it on here publicly. Okay, these people be wanting to lie and try to pretend like they something that they not. Well, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you a little insight now. I was talking to my sister Miranda. If don't nobody know who Miranda is, whatever. But that is, you know who Miranda is, don't you? And pause. Let me just pause and be messy because this is entertainment. So let's just get y'all some little entertainment, little backstory. Bruce Edward Macaulay Jackson, you, you. So why everybody's just now finding out that you a pedophile? Yeah, everybody that I have talked to about you, and they don't know nothing about this page. I told this man the other day, I said I got 220 something subscribers. I said, and I ain't asked for now one of them. Now one of them. Y'all just came across like, hey y'all, I love y'all. Run it up, man. Run me up for real. Because even though what I'm talking about is not entertaining in everybody else's life, everybody drama is somebody else's drama. Like everybody want to know what the hell somebody else got going on in their life. So I guess I'll be the sacrifice and tell all my doggone business because I don't care. I ain't never really did nothing to nobody. Never. Seriously. Like you can go ask any man that I ever dated. I ain't never did wrong by their family. I ain't never did wrong by them. I ain't never caused no drama or nothing. About the only thing I never did was get the arguing in front of a nigga or with a nigga in an environment that wasn't my own because I just got pissed off. And, that's okay because shit, I know how to exit the doggone building when it's time for me to exit. And no, never caused no problems in nobody's home, never fought, not no domestic, nothing. Like y'all, I don't do nothing. I'm in my house all the time. I'm at my home or I'm somewhere else doing something else, like the other house. Now my kids been trying to get the address for the longest. When I went and filed this paperwork, and the lady, is another piece of paper that I had to fill out. She said, you don't have to put your address on there. She said, I can. The lady that was filing the paperwork in the doggone office in circuit court could tell that it was something going on between me and this man. And she said, you don't want nobody to know where you stay at. She said, do you need protection? I said, no. I said, I got protection for my kids. I said, that's all I really, I'm asking for right now. With that being said, Dallas, this man asked me about 3 weeks ago, was I scared of you? I said, I'm not scared of him. There's not in a physical sense, not at all. No. I said, I'm scared of whatever or whoever I'm around. I said, that man is so invested in my doggone life. I said, he'll tell me to fuck down just because of anybody that I'm around. Now, with that being said, my sister Miranda was just like, what you mean, my lifestyle, Dallas? Because from everybody else's point of view, you wanted to be in my family. Yeah, you did. I mean, you was being buddy with my brother. Yeah, that's how we end up being together. Him and my brother Al used to work together. And when my brother went to jail, I just so happened to go to the store that they was working at. I seen Mr. White, and it was me and my niece and nephew mama and her mother. We was getting a lot of doggone groceries, and I was pissed off because we had like 2, 3 buggies, and that man was just standing there. I didn't know this man at the time. He was just standing there. And I turned around and I was just like, dang, you see us with all these groceries. You can't help. He turned around and told me, I'm not on the clock. I said, oh, I didn't know that you had to get paid to be a decent man out here. That's what I told him. That's how we started talking. By the time I went in the doggone store to put my buggy up, by the time I went back outside, he asked me for my number. Now, a lot of men don't like my mouth, but some do. Yeah. I'm going to tell you about this man right now. You'll hear about him later on down the road. But this man said the only reason why he liked me is because I corrected him on I'm not one of them hoes out here. Yeah, I tell y'all all the time, men be trying to offer me some of everything. I'm talking about a place to stay, vehicles, money, food. Every time I go to the cafeteria when I'm at work, baby, if I didn't want to pay for my food, I wouldn't have to, but I do because that's standards. Ain't nobody finna ever say they done tricked off on me, and you ain't finna ever give me nothing to make it seem like I gotta give you something in return because the only thing that I can give you is something that a money cannot buy. Doggone it, it cannot buy. For y'all men that's out here spending money on you know what? Stop it, stupid. Put your money back in your damn pocket. If that woman like you, then she gonna like you regardless if you ain't got nothing at all. Cause baby, I done been there before. There ain't now a man that I never been with ever had nothing. Nothing at all. I always try to come in, make sure that we together can do some stuff. Never been to the point where I'm just taken care of. Like, I don't even know how to act if that was the case. But anywho, um, so yeah. And that's exactly what I told Miss Knox. Yeah, I said, I don't know why in the world you thinking or people looking at me like, oh, these men, they got family, like they was all put together and like I just tried to swindle my way in because I'm a pretty. You know, I was like, all 3 of them men wanted me. All of them. I was okay with just being gone. So anyway, back to you, Mr. Freeman. I was talking to this man and I was telling him about how I was having a phone conversation with you on Friday. Wasn't it on Friday? I was in this house chilling. When I say I was chilling, I was singing, I was enjoying my life. And I asked him what he had ate. Because I always ask men what they eat. Because I care about your doggone stomach. He said some noodles. And I laughed. I said, what type of meal is that for a grown man to eat? Now, his mama had came in there and said she was finna get ready to go out to eat. He was like, oh, so I'm going. She was just like, I ain't got no money for you. Yada, yada, yada. I was sitting there like, oh my God. I told the man that it hurt my feelings. Or how your mama was talking to me. That man told me that's because she know her son. I said, well, if that's the case, then why when I start talking to him the same doggone way? Because he was in my house not doing nothing, not taking his responsibility serious, not even trying to work and pitch in. He wanted somebody to feed him for free. He wanted somewhere to lay for free. He wanted to drive a car for free, not no gas, no nothing. I said, why in the world she make it seem like, don't worry about it, baby. You always got a home to come back to. I said, but when that man came straight to my home from his mama house where I picked him up from, he asked me, can he take a bath? I said that man didn't even feel comfortable taking a shower in his own mama's house. He didn't even feel comfortable sleeping in his own mama's house because she made him feel uncomfortable. And I know a lot of people like that. And that made me feel some type of way. So when he came in my home, I make everybody feel comfortable. Like doggone it, if you sleepy, go to sleep. Just move out of my spot. If you hungry, go find you something to eat. Shoot, just make sure you don't eat my food because it's gonna be a fight. You thirsty, go get some water because don't drink my juice because we gonna have a problem. All I'm saying is everybody needs somebody. My kids know that about me. Like I told them, I said, y'all didn't know y'all daddy before he was y'all daddy. I said he needed me too. Now, with that being said, Mr. Wide, people is really mad at you out here. Yeah. So what nobody understands is at this present moment, as of April the 20th, if we're not divorced, me and Mr. Wide would have been married legally for 12 years. We've been knowing each other way longer than 12 years. Been together somewhat, somewhat together, not really together for longer than that. I'm 33 doggone years old. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. Y'all, forgive my nails. I'm trying to take them off, but whoever put them on, they sure didn't want me to take these doggone things off. I said, oh, shit. Over here about to kill myself. But anyway, they said, how in the world you gonna sit here and try to act funny with me and try to go after me the way you been going after me, but you ain't never do nothing when your brother was beating on your... Never mind. And I was actually the one jumping in front of it trying to fight your brother for you. Same woman that took care of your doggone parents. Same woman that fed your grandmama. Same woman that gave you the couch that you sitting on now. Sleeping on, brother. Uh, but that's all in the past because I don't really care. Whatever I done for somebody, that's because I did that the kindness of my own doggone heart. I'm never expecting somebody to be the same person that I am to them, to me, right? Okay. So all I'm saying is for all the judges and people that listening, y'all don't know about this situation. Y'all don't know it all. You have no clue about what I really went through with this man. Y'all are just looking at some stuff on paper. And even if you looking at it on paper, you can tell that this man butt hurt because look at his complaint for divorce and look at my answer. I agreed to everything. Uh, but did that man tell you that I asked him for a whole year to go to marriage counseling? Did he also tell you that our son Sayer had to go to the NICU when he was first born? He was born a whole month early, almost, and he had to be in the NICU. Did he tell y'all that that came from him holding me down on the couch on my stomach? Like literally, I was on the back of the couch and my stomach, he was pushing me down, and my stomach was hitting it. And that might not have been the reason, but when I was pregnant with Sayer, it was a lot of stress. My son was born prematurely, and he had to go to the NICU for a couple of days. Yeah. So what I don't like is when you put in here complaint for divorce, you should have just said we couldn't come to a mutual understanding. Don't try to throw me under the bus and try to make she committed adultery. She did this, she did that. No, I was homeless. I left my home. Everybody know that. I left my home on Court Street And that guy, Mr. Freeman and Mr. Helster. I told y'all was gonna have to be in the mix of this because at the beginning, when all this stuff happened about my children, I told y'all getting into a doggone situation and got nothing to do with y'all. This is between two married people, two parents. I really was finna say, and that's it. He drug y'all in the mix of it. He wanted y'all to be a part of Hate Shelly Club when y'all really can't even hate me because I never did nothing wrong by y'all men. Never. And I'm gonna keep on saying it. Nothing. If I caught an attitude, if I got mad, if I cussed you out, that's because both of y'all was doing stuff to me or around me or towards my. You were being disrespectful. Point blank. Period. Disrespectful. I didn't disrespect y'all, me, and I wasn't out here doing stuff that I wasn't supposed to be doing. Y'all know for a fact that I asked y'all not to do certain things when it comes to me and my children. If you're gonna be in my home, you respect my home. You respect my kids. Both of y'all did shit that you wouldn't want somebody to do at a home where your children lay their head at. And I felt like that was completely wrong, causing all kind of drama, hooping and hollering, just unnecessary stuff. Jeremy, you and drugs, you wouldn't want. That's not okay. But y'all did that to me, like I was just gonna stand by and just be okay with it, and I'm not, and that's just where it was. Um, so Mr. Wyatt, why didn't you put all that in there? And I got plenty more. I got plenty more. I told this person about me going to Rogers and choking you out. I said, man, since the beginning of time, I had 3 children, y'all. 3. Now this happened. We got 6 together. I was working at McDonald's third shift, and Mr. Wyatt had a government phone of mine. I just so happened to ask him for that phone that day when he went to work. So the girl that he had been talking to forever, or whenever he was talking to her, she just so happened to call or text. Now y'all know when it comes to married men or in relationships or women, you can only talk to them at a certain time, right? It's like a schedule. It's like they always have a schedule for you so you can feel like you're important and so they won't get caught, right? So they'll make up a lie like at 9 o'clock. Oh, I always turn my phone off because, you know, it don't be no because they be living 2 different lives, okay? So as I'm talking to this young lady, I was not rude. I did not call her out her name. I did not disrespect her, not at all. Because why would I? This woman told me that Mr. Wyatt informed her that he was a single father. He told her that I was a stripper. Mm-hmm. I ain't never been. Never. Never. Y'all, I couldn't climb a pole if I wanted to. Shit, I don't know. Maybe it's the knees, maybe it's the feet. I just ain't never tried to do it. And when she told me all this, I said, baby, you serious? I said, you talking about this light-skinned dude that wear a ponytail? That I said his name Dallas. And she was like, yes. I was like, I said, he told you I was a stripper. She said, yes, ma'am. He told me that he was a single father of 3 children. And I think he said all girls. And I was like, no, we have 1 boy and 2 girls at the time. That's what we had. When we were staying on 31st and 4th or something like that, right there on the corner. I was like, oh, okay. And I'm talking to her the whole way. I'm walking around, y'all. I'm talking. I'm on the phone just talking to her. Not even letting her know what I was finna do. I told her I was gonna confront Mr. Wyatt with the conversation, but I didn't tell her what I had planned to do. So when she was telling me all that, mind y'all, I'm in this doggone house with a man that disrespect me, don't never listen to what I gotta say, cheating. Now, let's not. If you want to say I committed adultery, let's bring Miss but what's Carlotta Cozy. Yay, baby. Remember when you came and picked up my husband in front of that doggone house and my children was standing at the damn door? And yeah, he was still very much so legally married. Yeah, that ain't the first time Dallas had cheated on me. But I'm a black woman. I don't really say too much about it. I take it and keep on rolling. Yeah. Because I didn't want to be with him at the time. Did not. I wanted to get about the relationship. My cousin Dorian Raymond, he knows about it. He was living there. And I told him, it was like a family meeting in the doggone kitchen. Hey, bro, I don't want to be with you no more. I want out of this here situationship. Doggone it. When my brother Al called, I told him because he was the person that was sitting up there telling me I should be with him. And I told him I don't want to be with this nigga no more. Bro, I'm going to end up flipping my shit. This nigga is disrespectful. Every time I try to talk to him, he would do one of these numbers. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all, I am not playing no games. I bet you want to ask my kids. That man used to turn the doggone TV up to the point where I couldn't even hear myself think. When me and him got into it, and it got to the point where I just got tired, didn't want to argue with him, I would lock myself in the bathrooms. That's how the bathroom frame to the door ended up being busted because he wouldn't even allow me to have a moment to myself. Now, for anybody that's listening, when it comes to this divorce here, you tell me if I wasn't being abused. Yeah, because I don't like the way somebody keep on painting the picture that they was a decent man, but not telling you all the hell that not only that he took me through, but my children. For somebody to laugh in my face when my daddy passed away, he was just like you said, he wasn't much of a father, but the weekend that his mother passed away, I was ready to go. I sat right there and let that lame ass nigga cry on my motherfucking shoulder and still didn't even let him feel like I didn't give a damn about him. Because that's the type of person I am. Yeah. Um, I put myself, my emotions, my feelings, I put all that shit on the back burner when it came to this man. Because I thought that's what a woman's supposed to do, right? I never do it again. But let's talk about what's very, really, 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 really important. When I say I play both sides, I play both sides. So, Miss Mandy, did I not have a conversation with you the other day when I called you and I told you, I said, baby, stuff is getting sticky around here. It really is. People gonna start realizing that Mr. Wyatt wanted to put them in the mix of all his stuff. He just really wanted a hold on. Hello. Okay. Okay. Mr. Wyatt wanted other people to group up with him when it came to this whole situation, divorce, yada yada yada. I told Miss Mandy, I said, Miss Mandy, is somebody right now that's pissed off about what Mr. Wyatt is doing when it comes to my kids on a street level. I said, and this man confided in me that he was gonna harm Mr. Wyatt if he had to. And not just Mr. Wyatt, but the girl. And I told him, don't do that because there's kids in that doggone house. He said, and I quote, he ain't giving no fucks about the kids. Guess what Miss Mandy told me, Dallas? Nothing. Nothing is gonna be done about it. Or at least I said something. Now, Miss Mandy, did I not tell you? I don't care about Dallas. I have no care for him at all. I do not like the man at all. I only deal with him because he is the father of my doggone kids. And anything that'll hurt my children, definitely it would hurt me, right? So I spoke to you about it. Somebody that can help, because aren't you a part of the victim service unit? Right. Dallas, ain't nobody trying to help you. And guess what? The only person that you do wrong still try to doggone be there for you and at least speak about it. Ain't nobody trying to help you. And people still trying to come after you. So, with that being said, I feel like that's kind of real messed up. That how you would play the situation and how you would play me, but then at the end of the day, I'm still the type of person that's trying to help you and be there for you. I said, dang, that's messed up. And you want to know what's something that's really, really crazy? The man that really wanted to do something to you, I wanted to be with him. And I said, no, because I'll never be with another man that said that you're going to harm and hurt the father of my children. Just like I told you, Mr. Freeman, you couldn't do that to Mr. Helston when you said you was going to knock him off, right? Because I ain't got time for all that. But that being said, I'm finna go because y'all people gonna be nosy and trying to figure out who the hell around me and all in my doggone life because you know this is YouTube. Mind your doggone business and I'm a mind mine, okay? I'm gonna come back tomorrow with the rest of this story. Don't worry. I ain't finna do nothing that God ain't finna allow me to do because he already know. And my children already said I'm single till I get married. And what's Anaya say? Period. Ain't that what she said? Period, poo. Is what she said. My kids already know how I am. If you don't know, then nobody gives a damn. But please don't judge a book by its doggone cover because you don't know me at all. All I'm saying though, when it come to you, Mr. White, stop being in your emotions and your feelings because everybody's seeing it on paper, bro. Come on now. For you to sit there, I ain't never had no issues with you. And you get mad because I talk about you publicly. But I mean, hell, we could have talked about this in private, but this how you wanted it to be. So yeah. Why not? Doggone it. I hope y'all people do have a lovely day. I hope y'all are doing well on this good Monday. Shoot. I'm finna sit on down and mind my business. Let me tell you how greedy my kids are before I get off here, y'all. Because while they were sitting there eating biscuit and rice sandwiches, sandwiches though. Like they literally had to put the rice in the biscuits, eating the sandwiches. Them children came in the door like they had a motherfucking meal and months and Sundays. I said, look at this. These children just hungry. Lord have mercy. But they still great kids. Wonderful children. And I'm not finna let whatever me and you go through that is I'm not finna let that shit hinder my fucking kids. Like I told them downstairs today, we still got a job to do. Understand that. And then you need to go talk to your old lady when she said something about some money when I was, extra had the kids. We finna go all the way back for all the courts and all the judges that's listening to this because I'm good at sending all my information to y'all because I want y'all to know the in-betweens and everything else. So when I found out that I was pregnant with my first child, and I told Mr. Wyatt. Mr. Wyatt told his parents. Mr. Wyatt's mother, which is Nancy Elizabeth King, she came straight to him and told him half of that Rogers check gonna go to that girl for that baby. So before anybody open their mouth and say that it's always about money, it was already agreement and it was already understood between me, this man, and his parents how they said he was gonna be. Now because his parents are not here anymore, he decided to want to do things all out of order. I'm not like that. I'm still gonna do what my mama and my daddy would expect me to do. Cause that's how still get your blessings. Cause baby, them the people that's watching out for you. You think your mama and daddy finna sit here and whether they not here or not, they not finna go for that shit. That's tarnishing their name. The stuff that you do, whether you still in a relationship or not. If you like this is like me. I'm gonna say my sister Miranda had to tell people when we was in doggone hospital talking about some dates. So Dallas tried to make it seem like you was just all out here. I said, right. I said I was at home on the porch. Y'all gotta understand I was a little girl. I got a lot of brothers and a lot of cousins and stuff like that. Yes, I was around drugs, I was around alcohol, I wasn't doing none of that. I couldn't do none of that. Hell, if I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be, my head could almost get knocked off my doggone shoulders because wasn't nobody finna play with me. I'm my daddy's only damn child. My mama's only girl, and I'm the youngest out of all these brothers. And no, baby, I ain't play like that. And Mr. Wyatt knew that. Mr. Wyatt actually seen me at my home way before me and him talked at the store. He came and knocked on the door because my brother needed some doggone socks or whatever. My mama had put him out. That nigga had seen me around my mama multiple times, and he knew that didn't nobody play no games with me at all. So when he sit there and try to tell y'all about a lifestyle, honey, that's the lifestyle that he wanted to be in. He wanted to be one of them hood ones. When baby, it's either you are or you're not. Okay, you just are or you're just not, and you're just not. But I'm trying to tell you, you over here trying to go between the fence, and then you try to dog me out. When I tell you my face is good everywhere I go, even outside. Y'all know I'm in the South right now. Even when I go to Brandon, I'm still good. Go to Howard 58, Harrison, I'm still good. I've never done wrong by nobody. And I keep on saying that because that's the reason why life goes good for me. Now, when it comes to these people that you lay and make these babies with, man, think twice about it, y'all. I'm giving y'all my whole story. I'm giving y'all my whole life because something that I can say can probably help somebody else before you get in a situation like I was. 12 years I was married to this man. I ain't really been with him for real. And I've been trying to get out the doggone marriage since the day that I married him. Be careful, y'all. Be careful. Because some people, they got callings on your life. They got shit that they want you to do. And how they want to control you. Any two times you get with somebody, they want to control what you do. Y'all, I couldn't go nowhere. My right hand to God, I couldn't go nowhere. Anybody, Derica, my cousin Derica, where you at? Every time my cousin would ask me, can I go out? This man would flip the fuck out. I was never able to have an outdoors life. I was always in the damn house. So before anybody sit there and be all team Dallas, I don't give a fuck whose side you on. God doggone it, I don't really care. You ain't never gotta be my friend. You ain't never gotta believe shit that I fucking say. But I know what I live. And for anybody to sit there and be like, well, how can you be who you are now? Because I got out that shit. When you are in a moment where you want to commit suicide because you didn't want to be with somebody, and Dallas, when I tell you that vision of that day when you stood in front of me and you had my kids right there when I wanted to hang myself and you laughed in my face and you sat right there and had my kids right there. You brought my kids to that doggone bathroom just to humiliate me. Maybe you shouldn't have did that. Cause you woke up a doggone beast. I said before I ever let you fucking tear me down, nigga, it's gonna be you before me. But I wish we can actually stop all this. Honestly, we still got kids to raise. My kids gonna always love me. Shit, they love the fuck out of their mama. I don't care whether you how you feel about it. And you should have chose to be with somebody else if you didn't want them to like me. And if I was so not likable, why would you have 6 children by me and marry me? You the one who did all this. And get my name covered up. Cause I do not want nobody walking around with my name on their arm and you over here disrespecting me like that. Like, don't do that. Let's be honest. Let's tell the truth about this situation, baby. You love my dirty ass drawers and I didn't want you no more because you didn't respect me. You didn't do right by me. And I had to let that shit go. And easily we could have just let this shit go with a divorce paper, whatever. But you think that I'm finna let you go and let my kids go? Nigga, you gonna be fighting to the motherfucking death for you about my children. I'm not playing no games about my kids. I done told everybody this. If I was just gonna say fuck my kids and not give a damn about their emotional state or them, whatever the hell go on with them in life, I would have never had them. That wasn't. And you gotta understand, this is not between me and you, Dallas. This is when a woman has a baby, it's an obligation between her and God. This shit is more serious than just I'm his baby mama. No, I'm the mother of this child, and God gave me the opportunity to have this child, to raise this child, regardless if you there or not. So with that being said, the shit that I do when I fight for my kids, it ain't got nothing to do with a man. I don't care about y'all men. Dallas, Eric, Jeremy. I gives no fucks about y'all. Don't. This man, one of your homeboys, Jeremy, wanted to talk to me about you the other day and was just like, yeah, you don't miss. I said, miss? Miss who? I miss my son, right, but not him. I said, I don't miss the drama that come with that nigga. I don't miss none of his surroundings, bro. I be cool over here. I be chilling. I go to work. Shout out to my manager for giving me that new position or whatever. I'm ready for it, cuz. Everybody that thought that they were finna sit there and be playing them doggone games. This person can work. This person ain't gonna work. I ain't gonna say nothing about this person not doing that. All that shit gonna get shut down. If you not motherfucking working, your ass need to find another job. Cause don't let me be in there. Cause baby, bye. Cause I do more than just my doggone job. So I'm just saying, shout out to y'all for giving me the opportunity. I appreciate it because I am a single mother of 8 kids and I need as much finances as possible. And when it comes to my doggone family, stop trying to hold this money from me because they looking for it. And I'm just telling you, the government is looking for that damn money. They said they not gonna help me do shit. Cause bitch, you got money that you gonna sit here and try to hold on to. And I'm just like, it's not me. It's my family. They didn't even want me to know I had it. Doggone it. Try to make it seem like I was a bum bitch right here. And I'm really not. But y'all niggas that fuck with me, you knew that. Y'all niggas ain't never came to the motherfucking table with shit. Nothing. Not a damn thing. I've always taken care of me and my kids and the niggas that I was with and their family members and all the rest of that shit. I'm just not doing it no more. So let's just call a spade a spade. You was mad because you thought that you had a goofy, and then when I realized that you wasn't shit for me to be investing in, I went ahead and just took my investments back and just started